it was a Japanese competitor, ended up winning the title there at 48 kilograms, picking up the.
I will tell you this:
forfeit.
I'm excited for this event altogether. But to see Olympic medalists like Clarissa Chun compete, we've got something special. And to have it live on Flow, I'm really excited. Short offense there by Clarissa Chun, puts her to her back. That's a 2-point exposure.
And Chun snapped her down, gets her to her knees, runs through with that underhook on the right side. 2-point exposure. Now she's just she has her elbow caught over the top.
Right. She's not in great position to kind of proceed there. So it's better to play it safe and keep your hips down at that point. She does have her hands locked on her gut. She's looking right. It's creeping up a little bit high. One of the things is if you start it as a low gut, you probably want to keep it as a low gut. Anytime it starts to move up the body, usually becomes a little bit less effective.
And good recognition. She realized she was out of position. She goes to a figure 4 leg ride, trying to bring the hips back the other way. Action gets brought up to their feet.
I saw a bunch of the girls do that today. If they felt themselves kind of not in great position on a gut wrench, they would throw in a leg. Good cross pick there by Chun for another 2-point takedown. Again, she's going low gut. But again, I saw a bunch of the girls doing that. I wonder if that's something that Coach Steiner and the folks over at USA Wrestling are kind of training them to do, or is that just kind of happenstance, or if they're just messing around doing that just to save, getting either elbow picked or knee picked over. 4-0 here for Clarissa Chun. Minute and a half into the first period. High crotch attempt there by Chun. KRAMBLE takes a 2-on-1 for herself into a high single. Nothing doing. Good heavy hands there by Chun. Oh, great level change. We call those micro level change, when you really don't do a whole heck of a lot more than just change your level enough so that your opponent feels your level change.
And see what Chun did there. She looked at the behind the dirt that you just did on Gegariev. Sure. I saw it happen today. It was executed. She went right foot to KRAMBLE's right ankle, trying to kick that up into a single leg.
Yeah. It's like, it looks really super fancy. It looks really fun, and it is fun for sure. But it's not terribly, number one, it's not terribly taxing on your body. So there it is again, cross pick, picks it up. Let's see if she can collect 4 out of it. That would put her, she's right in the middle of the match. She's looking to go back trip. That's a great attempt at a back trip. See, she taking your time in that position and really focusing on bringing your opponent directly to the
jumping
back.
over with the lace. She has a leg lace.
I haven't seen that since Kendall did it back in the 90s.
I was going to say, I saw it whenever I was going up through the ranks. Kerry Kolat.
Kolat would do it, sure.
He would shelve that near leg on the hip, step over, catch the laces with the right hand as he rolled through. She almost got the turn there.
I can barely drill that. Clarissa Chun's hitting it in the Pan Am Finals.
And you got to be careful with KRAMBLE here. She's a pinner. She has 2 pins coming through the bracket already. 218, she pinned Bermudez, who's ranked number 10 in the world from Argentina.
Right.
And
the young
she
lady
also
that
had
just took bronze with no contest on my mat. And I will say this. KRAMBLE is a tough son of a gun because, or daughter of a gun, I guess it were. But either way, I don't know if it was intentional, but either way, the Argentinian wrestler, while she was getting pinned, was bridging and grabbed a handful of fingers and just started bending. And you could see KRAMBLE was in a whole boatload of pain and yet still stayed on top, stuck to it for the fall.
She also picked up a fall in the semifinal. Chun coming through the bracket, 10-0 over Almeida dos Santos of Brazil. Fall in 259 over Guzman Lopez of Cuba. And a 7-4 decision over Paredo Torres, who we just saw win the bronze medal over on Mat B.
Is it just me, or does Clarissa Chun look so comfortable in a wrestling stance? She looks more comfortable in a wrestling stance than she does walking up to the podium. I'm telling you right now, the young lady lives and breathes wrestling. It's awesome to see these girls putting in 2 cycles and really. There's a arm drag attempt by KRAMBLE. Good defense there by Chun. She squares her hips up, and she's going to put herself in a much better position. She steps over. That should be 2.
And
not yet.
She's got to clear the leg there. And, you know, folk style centric, everybody's thinking, yes, absolutely, too. You
It's
got to
not,
clear
it's
the
close.
leg in freestyle. KRAMBLE gets re-locked on that turning in.
That's all right. She's going
And
cross
CHUN
check.
yep, she scored on this in the
And
semifinal.
two.
Kicks it through. She gets her 2. It's confirmed, but now she gets put on her back, gives up the counter exposure rather than just the reversal. She wasn't able to get belly down there. KRAMBLE brings her back through. 8-2 advantage for CHUN. 2 minutes left in the bout.
KRAMBLE's a big size 48.
And, you know, we see Canadians Olympic team rep is going to be Jasmine Mion at that weight class. She's wrestling up at 53. We'll see her in the championship
Cross
final.
back again.
And she
She
gives up
missed
her
it on that
ankle on
time.
that one.
2-point takedown, it looks like, for KRAMBLE. And here she comes. She's coming back. It's a 8-4 lead now for CHUN. And the referee was smacking her hand. She knows that.
Out of bounds, 120 to go. CHUN's got to stay offensive, but probably higher percentage attacks. Get away from that cross pick. She scored with it.
Yeah, well, you can't
And-
go to the well too many times,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you know, what happens is you go across their body, you know, it does, you know, you give them a couple looks at it, and then you start anticipating that foot coming over. And sure, you know, it's you can't go to the well too many times. KRAMBLE has a good lock on that 2-on-1. High crotch attempt by KRAMBLE. CHUN, another micro level change there. Arm throw for, and they're going to call
Is
a
it slip? The referee called for a slip. I haven't seen any confirmation. They're letting the action continue. I believe KRAMBLE's left leg is laced in, so it's not
It
a
is.
takedown
It is
in
not.
the freestyle sense.
No, that's
And that happens to be the style we're wrestling here.
That is, yeah, good thing. That's the position that Coleman Scott was in the semis in London with.
And it's a position that we get beat at consistently, that we're not able to score the takedown. Usually you see the Americans in KRAMBLE situation. She's trying to go high gut on that side with the leg
I don't
laced
think
in.
she has a gut. I think she does. No, you were right. She does have a gut. She should probably shelf that leg. First, CHUN should.
And here's
And
where we saw
sure enough.
Rustam Ampar with the nifty roll through. We were playing with that. Time's going to run out. Clarissa CHUN will be
Gold
your
medal.
champion at 48 kilograms for the United States. Mike, I'm going to head back over to Matt B. I'll catch you for the championship
Head
final
back,
at
brother.
53 kilograms.